Hello and welcome everyone to this third live session for this course Introduction to Political Theory. I welcome you in this live session, and during this live session you can share your experience and ask any questions related to exam or the course content, and I'll be very happy to respond to them. And I also look forward to your feedback if any. So you can do so by using the MS link, which is shared with you. And you can also join me through YouTube. And on YouTube, you can type your question or comment or share your feedback. I'll be also checking them from time to time and would like to respond to them. For the Google spreadsheet that was shared with you, I don't see any question. So I'll be waiting for your questions that I can respond to during this live session. However, to begin with, I would like to um, share one or two points related to exam or the types of question and so on, which I have already discussed with you during the first live session. But because after this you will have the final exam, so I'd like to repeat them, and you can also revisit the videos of earlier live sessions. So there is a question on the discussion forum asked by one learner about the date of exam. So I would like to clarify that so far the date of exam is May 3rd, and there would be two sessions, 9 to 12 and 2 to 5. So that's the date of exam, and it will be computer based exam. So you'll have to reach to the center uh, allotted to you, and that you can find on the admit card that is shared with you. So it's a computer based exam in two sessions on May 3rd. And if there are any change, you will be duly notified on the course portal through the announcement or through other means of communication like SMS or maybe email. So exam date is May 3rd, and it's a computer-based exam. So that's the first point I would like to say. The second point is about the nature of questions. And this point I have discussed earlier, as I said. It will be in MCQ or objective type questions. So for each question, there would be four options, and out of them, there would be only one correct answer. So when you find, there is a possibility of more than one correct answer, you select the one which is, according to you, the most appropriate answer to that particular question. So there is only one correct answer, and before selecting them, assess and read all the options and questions carefully. So that's about the nature of question. And I would also like to add that there are three types of question in the final exam. Some questions you will find if you have been submitting the weekly assignment regularly. Some questions are directly from the assignments as it is. So if you have been doing well in the assignment, it will also help you to answer uh, a set of questions in the final exam. Now, there would be then some questions which would test your ability to recall. So those would be simple questions just to assess whether or not you have watched the video or gone through the study materials. So if you have seen the video, you should be able to quickly respond to those questions. and there would be substantial number of questions to test your understanding of a particular thinker or a particular ideas. So to answer those, you are expected to study the PPT or the transcript along with the video lectures. So if you have done that, you should be able to answer all three types of questions in the final exam. So all the questions are from the video lecture, PPT, and its transcript alone. So those would you consider them as your study material so far as the final exams is concerned. However, some of you may have, a special interest in a particular concept or a particular idea like democracy, liberty, justice. So for those of you, in each PPT, I have given the list of reference, and you can use that to pursue your interest in a particular idea and look at it beyond the uh, beyond the exam or final exam. So these are some of the points, and finally, I would also like to say that um, to earn the certificate, if you have registered for the exam and want to earn the certificate, you need to have minimum percentage both in the assignment and also in the final exam. So your final degree will be awarded only when you pass both the component, assignment and the final exam. So if you have been submitting the assignment, even if you have missed one or two assignments, you should also write the final exam. That's absolutely necessary. And from the assignment, we are going to include only the best 8 assignment that you have submitted over the 12 weeks. So even if you have missed one or two assignments, you should write the final exam. So these are some of the points I thought I would share with you. Now I'll be looking forward to your questions and comments, and then we can continue this discussion further. Hello, good evening. This is Vinoli, then Sandeep. Good evening. Sandeep is asking, sir, I have given 5 assignments out of 12. Am I eligible for final exam? Yes, Sandeep, you should write the final exam because even if you have submitted only 5, you are eligible to write the final exam if you have registered for this course. So anyone can enroll for the purpose of learning, but those learners who want to earn a certificate and also maybe depending upon their performance, they want to apply for internship and so on. For them, registration for the exam is a must. So by paying some amount, you can register for the final exam, and only after registration for the exam you will get the admit card. So there is one question from Vinoli, where will I get my admit card? So if you have registered for the exam, I think you check the course portal and announcement. They will announce the details about when and from where to get your admit card. So that's answer to Vinoli Jimu. Sandeep, coming back to your point about 5 assignments, you are if you have registered for the final exam, you are entitled to write or eligible for writing the final exam. However, from the 5 assignment that you have submitted, you must score minimum of 10 out of 25 that is kept for assignment segment. So I'll just clarify this point that to earn a certificate, there are two components: assignment and final exam. And for the assignment segment, there are 25 marks, and for the final exam, there are 75. So from the assignment, you must score a minimum of 10 or more, and from the exam you must score minimum of 30 or more. So um, 30 or 10, that is 40, is the minimum requirement to earn the certificate. And this 40 is divided into 10 from the assignment. So if you have that 10 in the 5 assignment or 4 assignment, you should certainly go for writing the final exam. And from the final exam, you need to score a minimum of 30 to earn the certificate. I hope that answered your question, Sandeep. All right. So Sandeep's next question is, I had scored 100% in all 5 assignments. What will be the average score based on assignment out of 25? So 25 is for the 8 assignment. So accordingly, your average for the 5 assignment would be calculated. I don't know your individual score. That's your claim, maybe that 100% that I'll check. Maybe you can pose this question on the discussion forum. We'll check that, and or the NPTEL team can check that and respond to your average score. But if you are claiming that you have 100% in all 5 assignment, that means you have certainly more than 10 required from the assignment. You should certainly write your uh, final exam. All right. Is there any more question? Thank you, Sandeep. So I hope you are enjoying the course. Do share your feedback also during this live session and also on the discussion forum. It helps us prepare the course or assignment or the questions in the assignment or its language for the upcoming session. So do share your feedback also. Uh, that will help us. Maybe I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes more. If there are any questions or some dots on YouTube or through MS Link, I'll be happy to respond. Otherwise, I would like to conclude this live session. Okay, so there is a question from Vinoli Jimo. So, the question is that some of my friends still not now they have not registered for the course. Will it be possible if they register today? Unfortunately, it is no, Vinoli. I think they have already announced on the course portal, and probably they extended this last date of registration. So now it is not possible for anyone to register for this course. So I think the last date for registration was 28th Feb. Yeah, 28th Feb was the last date. So now it's not possible for anyone to register for the exam to write the final exam. So it's no. But certainly we'll have this course running in upcoming session. There you check the course portal carefully, particularly the dates for enrollment, dates for registration, and you can advise them to register for the uh, course in advance. So anyone can enroll and learn from the course, but to write the final exam or earn a certificate, it's mandatory that the learner should also register for the final exam by paying a minimum amount. And there is a particular date for that. So now it's not possible. All right. So I think I've answered that question, and I don't see any question on the Google Doc or on MS Link. Thank you, Vinoli. All right, so let me conclude this live session then, uh, because I don't see any question, and I think I have shared the main concern or the major concerns that many of you may have. You can always revisit this video on the course portal, and before your final exam, you can also use the discussion forum for any doubts or queries that you may have related to this course or its content or final exam. And you can also share your feedback on the discussion forum. I'll be looking forward to them. I wish you all the best for your final exam and do well. Thank you for joining me during this live session, and I hope you learn from this course. Thank you.